Meadow systems, to me, are characterized by being able to look out and get this vista without too many trees of a gorgeous plant community, with marmots running around, with a bear eating huckleberries. And if we don't restore the existing recreational trails, you'll see those same things, but you'll also see these scars across the landscape. My name is Beth Fallon. I'm the plant ecologist at Mount Rainier National Park, and I oversee the vegetation program. Meadow restoration is really important for the park because meadows are an incredibly important and popular part of the Cascades ecosystems. And the meadows here at Paradise are some of the most accessible meadows in the Cascades. Washington's National Park Fund provides us really important funding to facilitate volunteer events. So last year, even in the middle of the pandemic, we had almost 1,000 volunteer hours that helped us plant in a really disturbed area of the meadow right along the trail. So it's a really visible area that revegetating is super important for the park to do. This summer, we have the goal of planting at least 40,000 plants and then moving up to help start to restore a decommissioned section of the Skyline Trail where the Trails crew has completely rerouted the trail system. Washington's National Park Fund is also funding our efforts to include more grade school and middle school and high school children in our planting efforts, and we have a few classes or groups join us every year, but we'd really like to expand that effort to pull in more students who don't get the chance to maybe visit the meadows and give them a chance to plant a plant that these are really long-lived plants and they could see them in the future. They could see them with their children. What we want to do is to be able to hike up a trail and look out in the meadows and see mostly meadows. That's the dream. And so an important part of the restoration work is just giving us that opportunity to feel like we're immersed in the meadow rather than in a system of trails. Returning a meadow, when it's been disturbed, takes a ton of effort. And it takes conscious work that it won't just happen on its own. It would over millennia, but not in our lifetime. So if we want to walk the trails in Paradise and have the meadow jut right up against the trail so that we can watch bees pollinating flowers right at our feet, we might need to do some work to do that.